Our next guest, Mirko Palazzi, has traveled the world singing. His gift of song includes the range of bass in the opera world. And even though this art can be misunderstood by some, Mirko wants to help change that stigma. Now, he's the star of the Dallas Opera's The Marriage of Figaro, and he is here to tell us more. Welcome.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here. Now, you're performing in this opera in Italian. You are, in fact, Italian.
Yes, I am.
So this must be a piece of work that's very close to your heart.
Yeah, the language, yes, it's my language. And also, the music is from Mozart, which is not Italian, but the music is so sparkling. It's beautiful, a beautiful comedy. It's so fun and dynamic. And the language, the text is very smart and funny.
Is this one of your favorite shows to do?
Yes, of course. It's the main role, and everything around it's twisting. It's beautiful.
Now, I think with opera, Mirko, people get intimidated by it sometimes because they feel like it's difficult to understand, or, you know, do you find that people are a little intimidated by what you do?
Yes, I think there is, come si dice? How can I say? I think a way of thinking about opera, this is what you told, but if you are inside a little bit, it's not so like that, because first of all, there are the subtitles with the translation.
There are English translations.
For you, English translation, yes.
For me. For me specifically, yes.
Not
yes.
Also, we use also in Italy, you know, because sometimes it's our fault, the words are not so clear. It has to be, but sometimes are not. So maybe you have to know the synopsis.
Right.
Maybe this is
the minimum,
the context.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, Mirko told me a secret too about opera, that sometimes it is better to sit up high in the balcony seats to get the true sound of the voices rather than the orchestra.
Yes,
right?
normally in the theaters, the best sound is behind, not in front, you know, because more you are in front, more the sound of orchestra is strong, and less is the stage. And when you go behind, normally, the sound is well mixed, voice and orchestra, the stage. So it's beautiful. Like I like to hear here.
On headphones?
Headphones, yes. It's like if you close your eyes, it's like to hear.
And the great news about the Dallas Opera is that tickets are as low as $19. So again, I think that's another misconception about enjoying opera, that it's something that you have to be, you know, that costs a lot of money, but that's not true.
Yes, we don't use microphones. That's the way. The theater has a perfect acoustic. You can hear the voices everywhere.
Your voice is such a beautiful instrument. We had some questions from college students who are following in your footsteps, and we had two questions for you. The first one here is from Sterling, and he says, what has been your biggest challenge in your career to get where you are today?
Oh, the challenges, you know, I have to say that everyone, the curtains opens, it's a big challenge. Never finish this, you know. The biggest challenge is to go, there are some point that you have to cross, the study, and then from the study to the world of work. This is a big pass. And
you get your big break, right?
Yes. Yeah. In the beginning, maybe you sing some concert with the piano, you know, and then you go to the stage playing characters with the costumes, with the lights, with the colleagues, with the orchestra, with a director, with a conductor. This is a big challenge. Yeah. You do your first opera is very, wow, where I am.
Very hard, right?
Very hard.
I would imagine
I never finished this one.
I would imagine that every performance is an education for you, that you probably learn something more about your voice and how to control it, how to perform, how to connect with the audience, every performance.
Yes, you're never the same.
Yeah.
And also your voice is never the same. It depends a lot of things. You're nervous, you didn't sleep, you have to be always in good health for doing this work, you know.
Yeah. We have one more question. Camille says, how do you take care of your voice? Yes, you have to rest, obviously, but...
Yes, we are like athletes.
Athletes,
yes. You have to take care of your body. This is the first rule. And of course, of your mind. You have to be quiet as possible, you know. You have to pay attention, especially what you eat, and I have to rest,
and I would imagine emotionally too, and it's difficult for you because you're away from your wife and daughter for an extended period this time. You said this is the longest time that you've been away from them, yes?
Yeah, and this is the second one because I went already in Dallas. The second one, yeah, she was 1 year that time. And this time is 5 years, so we can speak at the phone, Skype. So this is better.
But she understands what Daddy does now. Maybe at 5 years old.
Yes, she knows our work. Also, my wife is a singer.
Really?
Yes.
And you both live in Rome.
Yeah, she's Roman. I'm not. From Rimini, other side of Italy, at the coast. And our daughter knows the operas. She plays when she sings the opera. Also sings with her mother.
What a beautiful education for her that you're giving her just at home. That's nice.
I think it's rich.
Well,
is funny.
I cannot wait to hear you perform. You are a beautiful person. I know your voice is just as beautiful. So opening night for The Marriage of Figaro is October 24th at the Winspear Opera House. It starts at 8 p.m., but audiences outside that venue are going to have the chance to enjoy this performance at the free simulcast in Clyde Warren Park that night. Oh, how fun would that be? Sit in the park and listen to this beautiful performance. By the way, other performances include October 26th, 29th, and then in November, you're here on the 1st, the 7th, and the 9th. So thank you so much for being here with us. So nice to meet you.